What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about Fischl. If you guys don't know, Fischl is on the banner that is currently out right now, so I wanted to go ahead and make videos for all of the characters so that you guys could build these characters how you want to, or whatever the case may be. Now, Fischl has two different builds that you can go, and I'm going to actually talk about a hybrid type of build as well, if you guys want to know about that also. So, anyways, starting out with Fischl, her first build, which would be DPS Fischl. Full DPS, right? Full DPS Fischl, you're going to want to go 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry, and then 2-piece Gladiator. And the reason why, obviously, is because you're going to be, most of your damage is going to be white numbers, it's going to be coming from artifacts. Now, if that is the build that you're going to go, there is a weapon that you want to run on her. And I'm going to show you guys, which you guys should already know. Super good weapon. She's the only bow user that runs this build, so she's really the only bow user that would use this weapon. So you go all the way over here, go to the blacksmith. The weapon I am talking about is the compound bow, right? Now with the compound bow, it gives you physical damage as well, right? So on top of her running 2-piece Gladiator, giving the 18% attack, 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry, giving her, what, 25% physical damage. You're also going to be running Compound Bow, which is going to be giving you some more physical damage. And then, if you look at the passive, normal and charged attack hits increase attack by 4%, and normal attack speed by 1.2%. 1.2% for 6 seconds, max 4 stacks, can only occur once every 0.3, whatever, blah, 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 right? Now, along with that, you are going to want to run a physical damage cup, right? So, you know, right here is the elemental damage. You'll scroll down, physical damage. You want to run a physical damage cup, right? This is for main DPS Fischl, right? White numbers is going to be your main damage source. You're going to be running Compound Bow, physical damage cup, 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry, 2-piece Gladiator. Now, that is for DPS Fischl. For support Fischl, you are going to actually want to run 4-piece Thundering Fury. And the reason why you're going to be running 4-piece Thundering Fury is because if you're running support Fischl, all you're going to be using her for is her electro damage, right? So electro damage bonus, and then increases damage caused by overload electrocharge superconduct by 40%. Triggering such effects decreases skill elemental cooldown by 1 second, can only occur every 0.8 seconds. This is really good for Fischl, because if you go look at Fischl, which right here, and go look at her E ability cooldown is 25 seconds, right? So if you are proccing these elemental reactions, you're going to be dropping her cooldown quite a bit for however many times you proc it, which is going to be really nice. Now, if you don't personally care about the 4 set, let's say you don't care about the 4-piece Thundering Fury. I know I don't, right? I don't really care about that. You could also go into, you know, 2-piece Thundering Fury and then, like 2-piece Gladiator just to get that extra attack percent. But, the build that I personally like, or would recommend, I guess, and this is the same thing I run on my Beto, is a hybrid build. If you go hybrid, you basically get the best of both worlds. And the reason why I say that is, with Bloodstain, right, you're getting the 25% damage. Well, what does Gladiator do? Gladiator just gives you 18% attack. If you go into Thundering Fury, what does Thundering Fury do? Gives you 15% elemental damage, and then the 4-piece doesn't really give you any damage, really, right? And then if you go into Gladiator, it's just giving you 18% attack. Well, with my Beto, what I opted to do is run Thundering Fury and Bloodstained Chivalry, right? And then off of that, if you go look at the cup, if you're running Fischl main DPS, you'll go physical damage. And then if you're running her support, you go electro damage cup. That way, you can have the best of both worlds. You can do a lot of damage with both. And a lot of people are going to talk about, well, DS, why would I do that when I could just run Gladiator and get the 18% attack? Well, if you guys don't know how the game works, which a lot of you guys probably don't know this, attack does not scale as hard as the other stats. Attack only scales off of your base attack or the base multipliers off of like artifacts, weapons, etc. right? This 18% is not going to be scaling off of your 2,000 something attack. That's not how it works, right? So attack is going to scale a lot less than physical damage would scale, which physical damage is going to scale off of your max damage. Electro damage is going to scale off of your max damage, etc. So that 18% attack is not going to scale as hard, number one. Number two, if Gladiator's Finale is a lot harder to farm over other artifacts. And what I mean by that is it costs 40 stamina to farm a world boss, and you get less artifacts, right? So it's not as easy to farm, number two, right? So number one, it costs 40 stamina. Number two, you get less artifacts than farming just artifact domains. And then on top of that, you have to factor in getting good substats. I'm showing this one right here because I got super lucky and got this from a world. Actually, I got this from a weekly boss. But the chance of this happening for everybody is slim to none. So it's a lot easier to farm pieces like this because this costs 20 stamina for you to farm an artifact dungeon, number one. Number two, you can farm it a lot more and you get a lot more artifacts than you would for weekly bosses. So I feel like going hybrid, number one, is a lot better than just going the two gladiator pieces, especially when, if you have, like, I have 26% crit damage, right, on this artifact. 26% crit damage is going to scale harder than 18% attack. So it's like, why do I need the 2-set bonus of gladiator if I can just farm until I get a really good substat on an artifact piece I need and then roll that? So in my personal opinion, I feel like you guys should go 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry, and then just go Physical Damage Cup or Electro Damage Cup, depending, because that way you can run Fischl with auto attacks and support, or you can run a support with auto attacks or whatever. But you can also go 4-piece Thundering Fury because you can farm all of that. And then with the physical damage build, if you don't want to, you could go Bloodstained Chivalry into Gladiator. But those are going to be the best builds for Fischl. Now, if we look at weapons, what weapons you would go. Like I said, Compound Bow is going to be her go-to for the physical damage build. If you don't have Compound or you can't build it because you don't have any prototypes or whatever, Rust is also a really good weapon, and you can run Rust as the physical damage build, or you can run Rust as the support build because it's giving you attack percent for the main stat, right? Increases normal attack damage by 80%, but decreases charge attack damage. You could run this, which is a really nice weapon as well. A lot of people run Skyward Heart because it gives the crit rate, which is really nice. Gives you crit damage as well. I don't really see people run Stringless on her. I see some people run it for support Fischl, but I mean, like, Electricity doesn't really... I feel like Stringless is not that crazy as far as... Nah, it could be some sleeper OP stuff, but I feel like a lot of people opt more for Rust or for Compound. So that's as far as what I'm going to tell you right here. Energy Recharge. I mean, everyone has this weapon. So if you need the energy recharge, spam her ult for support Fischl build or whatever you can. But as far as her main DPS build, they give you can create a free weapon. Also, if you let's just say you're completely free to play, you have no bows, right? Let's just say you have no bows at all, right? You don't have Rust, you don't have any of that. You can also opt to build Prototype Crescent. A lot of people don't like this weapon, not really sure why, but it gives attack percent base, and then charge attack hits on weak point increase movement speed and attack by 36%. It's completely up to you on what weapons and stuff you use, but those are the builds. You know, main DPS build, Bloodstained Chivalry, Gladiator, support build, you can go into Thundering Fury, and then if you want to do hybrid, you can go into Bloodstained and Thundering Fury. So anyways, that's going to be for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.